The Minister of Defense of Ukraine, Oleksiy Reznikov, officially announced that the armed forces of Ukraine are using British Storm Shadow missiles on the battlefield. This was announced at a joint press conference with Secretary of State for Defense of the United Kingdom, Ben Wallace, who is paying a working visit to Ukraine. "We had an opportunity to shake hands with the pilots who were trained for this weaponry, Storm Shadow missiles, in the United Kingdom, and they are now successfully using these weapons," said Oleksiy Reznikov. Read more. Game changer from UK. Ukraine gets Storm Shadow stealth missile from the Great Britain at the same time. Ben Wallace reminded that Great Britain became one of the first countries to supply Ukraine with long-range weapons. "We have provided this kind of weaponry because of Russia's constant use of its long-range weapons, which it uses to harm civilians and civilian critical infrastructure," Wallace said. Separately, it is worth noting that Ukraine's defense minister published a photo on his Twitter account, in which you can see that the armed forces of Ukraine probably use long-range Storm Shadow cruise missiles by launching them from Su-24 frontline bombers. With Storm Shadow, Ukraine gets a weapon to strike targets at least 250 kilometers from the launch point. The exact figure will depend on the specific modification. It will be recalled that earlier in May it became known that the armed forces of Ukraine are already using Storm Shadow long-range missiles handed over by Great Britain against the occupiers. Previously, Defense Express wrote on could the Su-24M jet really be Ukrainian Storm Shadow's carrier. Read more. Object 100 Utes would be another target for Ukrainian Storm Shadow missile along with Kerch Bridge Adblock test. Why?